earlier in the season where you were attacking off the catch?
Yeah, I don't know. Right now I'm just running around. So I gotta look at film and figure out how to be effective.
Tim McMahon.
Russ, what do you think was the cause of your turnovers tonight?
Some is my fault, some are missed calls. But it's on me. I don't point fingers at nobody else in my own game. I own my mistakes. I own what I do, and that's it.
David Shamato.
Hey Russ, if you had to pinpoint one single mistake you guys made that cost you the game, what would you say?
That's not realistic.
Can you then say what do you think is the mistakes you made that cost you the games you guys have still?
Next question.
Okay.
We don't have any Brian Smith.
Russ, Mike was just saying how great of a player you are, and he knows you'll snap out of this offensively. What do you do on the court?
Snap out of what?
What's that, sorry?
Snap out of what?
What do you do offensively during this series to try to get yourself going?
I'm confused. You said snap out of what?
Struggling to shoot the ball.
And today?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that happens. It's okay. I'm gonna come back next time. I'll be ready to go. It's only the series. It's 1-1. Ain't like I played 6 games in this series. It's 1-1.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Davis.
What can you say about how the game started with them, you guys not having fighting intensity that you usually have? And how do you guys correct that?
You gotta be ready to go from the start. You knew they was gonna come out and be aggressive, and we wasn't ready to go. It took us some time to be able to get warmed up to the game, and we know we can't afford to do that.
Thank you, Russell.
So it's a 5-game series, and whoever wins 3 out of 5.
Tim McMahon.
Mike, you obviously want Russell to be aggressive. Where's the line between aggressiveness and recklessness on a night like tonight where he has 7 turnovers while those going the other way on?
Well, just, he's still working his way back, and he'll play with a great intensity. He'll always be aggressive. He needs to be aggressive. That's why he's Russell Westbrook, and that's fine. He'll work it out.
Jonathan Taylor.
Kind of along the same lines, when James was trapped from mid-season on, from late December on, Russ was attacking in the 4-on-3. Was there some reason that he was taking more threes? Or was the lane taken away that led to that? Or would you rather have him go to the basket the way he was back then?
Yeah, I mean, they rotated pretty good. They were quick off the ball, and so they, again, their defense is flying around a little bit, and maybe that's what he saw was the best play. We'll look at it, and we'll make some adjustments.
Brian Smith.
Mike mentioned Russ is obviously dealing with several things coming into the bubble. He's had some really strong offensive games since he's been in the bubble. How do you allow him to work through this? He's such a huge asset for you guys, but he's obviously at times struggling with you.
Well, he's just got, we're not going to win anything without Russell. So that's not even a question or whatever. He's going to work through it. He's fine. He's more upset than anybody. So hey, he's a great player, and he'll be fine. Not worried about him.
Hey Mike, obviously LeBron and AD are going to get those, but how detrimental is it when Rondo has the impact he has, when Marquise Morris is able to step into 4 good looks early? Those shots feel like backbreakers.
Well, they are, and you're right, they will get them, but you're talking about 2 really good players, and they were ready early. I thought that we didn't have the same intensity getting back to people in transition, I thought Markeith got started with about 2 or 3 wide open threes that didn't rotate properly, and we didn't get back properly, and then he hits a hard one. And you know, that's what happens. You get them going. And again, we got them going because we came out a little softer than they did. And I think we'll learn from that and know that it's a dog fight. And hopefully next game, right from the opening tap, we're going to fight a lot harder.
Kim Davis.
Hey, Mike, can you talk about the adjustments you guys made at the half and having to overcome that mental deficit makes it really difficult to be able to wrestle?
Well, I mean, you always make little adjustments. The biggest adjustment was to play harder. You know, what we're doing works. It's not going to work if you don't play hard enough. So that was the biggest adjustment. But you're always doing little things of trying to get the guy in the middle of the zone, trying to break the double teams with the right guys and all that. So you talk about it. In the second half, we did a much better job because when you play hard and your mind's straight, it's easy to make the right play.
Hey, Coach, late in the third, Russ picked up his fifth, and to start the fourth, it seemed like LeBron was just targeting Russ, trying to force a switch every possession. Was he supposed to not be involved in those switches? Was somebody else supposed to go into those actions for him? Or what happened there?
Well, that's you know, part of it. Part of it is we didn't load up behind him well enough. We were going to take liberties off Rondo. He did hit a couple shots. I give him credit. But we didn't slide over quick enough to help him out.
And lastly, Nicole Joretta. Okay, we'll take the last one, David Shalata.
Hey, Coach, if you have to pinpoint to one single mistake you guys made, what would you say?
Not coming out as hard as they did.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
All right, from Mike D'Antoni to Russell.